to be a bit crafty here on Good Day. And, you know, if you are planning to sit down for dinner on Thanksgiving, it is coming up. Even if it's just your immediate family, why not make it special?
Yes, and we're doing just that this morning. Amanda, we're going to make place cards.
Oh, fun.
So,
this is something you used to do as a kid, right?
Yes. So my family, we would travel down. We have family in Kentucky. So all of us cousins, we would on Thanksgiving morning after the parade and the dog show, we would make name cards for everybody at the table. So it was the kids and the parents.
Cool.
And we would do a bunch of different things. And now that I've grown up, I've kind of thought, oh, maybe we could do this. But I wanted to kind of share this little tradition with everybody. And then also give you some inspiration on things that you can do. So there's some ideas that Maggie can do, and she can probably do them better than myself.
Can I just say, your family and your mom or your dad, whoever came up with this is absolutely brilliant, because you have to keep the kids busy working on something while we're, you know, working in the kitchen. Mom, dad, whoever is working in the kitchen. Brilliant. Love it. Okay.
Best
I'm on board.
So yes, all the parents, this one, hear me out on this.
Yes.
We'll start with the kid one then, because that sounds pretty interesting. So, which all of these are still kid friendly.
Yeah.
But a lot of times what we would do is we would take construction paper and we would cut them in half or crazy shapes or whatever we wanted to do, and we would make them personalized to that person.
So I see clouds and lightning bolts.
And lightning. So I made mine storm, and I wanted to do a weather theme. So some of my family, they were Bengals fans, so we would have, you know, the Tigers or kind of the Bengals look, or even draw turkeys on there. So it's really whatever the imagination can come up with. All you need is markers, crayons, a little construction paper.
We've got all of those things in our house.
And then they just sit right there on the table.
That's where Diane's
and then you know where you're gonna sit. So
I love that.
Pretty easy for the kids to do.
Very cool.
The next one is still kid friendly, because I honestly need a little help when I was making this yesterday. This is supposed to be a turkey.
Okay.
And then you can clip it to something. Maybe you just want to set it down. But I remember not every part of this. So this is the coffee filter, and then remember when you take the markers and you color it and then you wet it? I thought you just had to do dots and then it would spread a little bit.
But it didn't quite do that.
But it didn't quite do that. So somebody could remind me.
Yeah, somebody let us know. Send us a message.
You know, have your kids show me how to do it. That would be great. I also didn't have any googly eyes around.
So if you've got some of those,
so if you have some of those. But yeah, I thought I liked the clip. Some other ones have used leaves instead of the coffee filter.
Leaves, that's an easy one.
So that's an easy one as well. I thought you could even clip it to somebody's plate, and then you could write their name on there, or even on their cup, maybe. We could put that on there.
There we go.
So you have some options.
Very cute.
Of course, take these ideas and run with it.
Yeah.
I think that's the greatest thing. Make them personalized. That's what we loved, is that they were personalized.
And the kids got together and they're like, oh, Aunt Sally would love this, or, you know, Uncle Tom would love this, or whatever.
Right, this is so them, or their favorite color is, you know, green, and then we would do that. So a couple options there.
Okay.
And then the final one, Amanda, that I'll have you help me with.
Since it is still fall, we still have pumpkins, people. We have not moved on to the Christmas trees just yet.
Yes. Now, we did not do this when I was a kid. So this is kind of my grown-up version of this tradition that I'm thinking. So what I saw online, and I helped you out a little bit on yours.
You kind of give it a head start.
So I cut off the stems, but I also put a little slice in there. So you can kind of see that little half line there. That is going to support this piece of paper with your name perfectly written on there.
Yeah, so hopefully someone, I do not have good penmanship.
And I wanted to give a different variety, so I used a little bit of a curly Q on mine, and then I wanted to use something kind of edgy for yours. And of course, you can type these up. You can get the cards already with the cute little decorations on them.
However fancy you want to be.
Yes, it can be very casual, very fancy. There were so many other ideas also online between turkeys, you know, even with corks. There's so much on there, even with the napkins. So going from my kid version to the adult version, I definitely have not kept up with the tradition, but I thought this would be a great way.
This year.
Yeah. So what do you think about these, Amanda?
No, I think it's great, and I think I never did this as a kid, but it's great to have a tradition, I think, for Thanksgiving too, because so many of us have all of our traditions for Christmas, or we have those, but I love Thanksgiving. I love the meal. I love the food, right? So we need to spark and make sure that, there's those traditions there as well, so that you as an adult can come back years later and say, I remember doing this as a kid and I loved it. So I think it's great.
I know that my cousins who, when we made all of these, are working right now, so I know that they'll be so excited when I'm like, hey, do you remember? Do you remember when we did this? So yeah, I'll be interested to see what they come up with this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we'll have to see what we come up with, and I'll let you know.
Yes, these are all Maggie approved.
Yes, I think give her a crayon, marker, and a piece of construction paper. She's good to go. I think we'll be in good shape.
I'm going to hold her to it.
All right.